The initial expenditure on advertising for launching of a new project is classified as which type of expenditure? Capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, operational expenditure, or deferred revenue expenditure? Answer is deferred revenue expenditure. So जब कोई न्यू प्रोजेक्ट का जो लॉन्चिंग होता है उसके टाइम पर जो होता है एडवर्टाइजिंग कॉस्ट, उसको हम ट्रीट करते हैं एज deferred revenue expenditure. So what is deferred revenue expenditure? It is one type of expenditure जो कि प्रेजेंट अकाउंटिंग पीरियड में होता है उनका एक्सपेंस, लेकिन उनका जो बेनिफिट होता है वो फ्यूचर अकाउंटिंग पीरियड्स में भी 2 इयर्स 3 इयर्स के लिए भी उनको बेनिफिट मिलता है. सो दिस इज नोन एज deferred revenue expenditure. और व्हाट इज कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर? कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर इज लॉन्ग टर्म एक्सपेंडिचर जिसमें कि बहुत सारा एसेट्स होता है क्रिएट, जैसे कि बिल्डिंग, मशीनरी, एंड इट इज मेनली फॉर फ्यूचर ग्रोथ ऑफ द बिजनेस और एक्टिविटीज. तो डिफरेंस क्या है कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर और डिफर्ड रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर में? कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर में एक्चुअली होता है क्रिएशन ऑफ न्यू फिजिकल एसेट्स, लेकिन डिफर्ड रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर में किसी भी टाइप का एसेट्स तैयार नहीं होता है जो कि टेंजिबल होता है. दीज आर ओनली ऑन इनटेंजिबल बेनिफिट्स मिलता है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को फ्रॉम दिस एक्सपेंडिचर. सो मेजर डिफरेंस इज टेंजिबल एसेट्स क्रिएशन नहीं होता है डिफर्ड रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर में. एंड आपको मालूम है व्हाट इज रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर और ऑपरेशनल एक्सपेंडिचर, जो कि जो डेली कॉस्ट ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जैसे कि सैलरी होता है, रेंट होता है, दीज आर रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर्स. सो इन दिस केस आंसर इज डिफर्ड रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर, क्योंकि जो एडवर्टाइजमेंट कॉस्ट है द बेनिफिट विल बी अवेलेबल टू द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फॉर more than one accounting periods. Hello friends, now we are discussing second part of public expenditure, and in this part we shall discuss various type of expenditure जैसे कि what is progressive expenditure, regressive expenditure, distributive expenditure, optimum expenditure, deferred revenue expenditure, and all this discussion will be in terms of MCQs. So let us start. Which of the following is not true? An expenditure intended to benefit the current year is revenue expenditure. Amount paid to acquire goodwill is capital expenditure. Wages paid for installation of a new machine is revenue expenditure. Revenue expenditure is not intended to benefit future periods. So इनमें से कौन सा ऑप्शन करेक्ट नहीं है? Answer is C is not correct because wages paid for installation of a new machine is normally treated as a capital expenditure. Public expenditure must be so arranged as to confer which type of benefit on the community as a whole? Reasonable benefit, minimum benefit, optimum benefit, or maximum benefit? Answer is maximum benefit. So public expenditure को हम ऐसे यूटिलाइज करेंगे जैसे कि कम्युनिटी एज ए होल को मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट मिलेगा. As per Keynes, government can remove widespread unemployment during periods of depression through which type of expenditure on public works? Calculated, liberal, limited, or none of these? Answer is liberal expenditure. And in this policy, government utilizes huge amount of funds in social programs, public services, and infrastructure projects so that it will create employment and will manage the depression. So what is calculated expenditure? This is mainly a data driven expenditure और उनका मेन एम इज टू गेट रिटर्न ऑन द इन्वेस्टमेंट. सो वो एक्चुअली ये कॉस्ट बेनिफिट एनालिसिस को बेस करके वो एक्सपेंडिचर किया जाता है कि कितना हम इन्वेस्ट करेंगे और उनका रिटर्न हमको क्या मिलेगा. एंड व्हाट इज लिमिटेड एक्सपेंडिचर? एज इट्स नेम जस्टिफाइड, गवर्नमेंट का जो स्पेंडिंग है इट इज लो लेवल एंड देयर इज मिनिमम स्टेट इंटरवेंशन इन द इकोनॉमी. So in this case, answer is liberal expenditure. money spent on maintenance of internal security, law and order, army to provide defense against aggression is generally regarded as which type of expenditure? Developmental expenditure, non-developmental expenditure, social expenditure or rational expenditure? Answer is non-developmental expenditure. So जो expenditure होता है for internal security, law and order and also for army, these are non-developmental expenditure क्योंकि वो expenditure is not directly related to any development of the society. Developmental expenditure does not include which type of expenditure? Expenditure on agricultural and industrial development, expenditure on irrigation projects, rail and road transport, expenditure on education and research, expenditure on police, jails and judiciary. Answer is expenditure on police, jails and judiciary are not developmental expenditure. These are non-developmental expenditure. But expenditure on agricultural, industrial development, irrigation projects, etc. are mainly developmental expenditure. The government should maintain which level of public expenditure by balancing social benefits and social costs? Optimum level, reasonable level, minimum level or balanced level? Answer is optimum level. So in this type of expenditure, aim of the government क्या होता है? To maximize the social welfare and also economic growth और balance करके between marginal social benefit and also marginal social costs. So government should maintain the optimum level. So what is reasonable level? इसमें क्या होता है कि गवर्नमेंट का एम होता है टू एंश्योर एफिशिएंट एंड इफेक्टिव यूज ऑफ फंड्स टू प्रोवाइड नेसेसरी पब्लिक गुड्स जैसे कि एजुकेशन होता है, हेल्थ केयर होता है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर होता है. और मिनिमम लेवल क्या होता है? इन दिस लेवल द एक्सपेंडिचर इज एक्चुअली रेस्ट्रिक्टेड टू एसेंशियल फंक्शंस जैसे कि डिफेंस होता है, जस्टिस होता है, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर होता है. और बैलेंस लेवल में क्या होता है? The government maintain a financial plan where the total government revenue equals to total government expenditure. So इसमें क्या होता है? Revenue and expenditure दोनों equal होता है. So in this case the answer is optimum level. Friends, इस वीडियो के लेफ्ट बॉटम पार्ट में आपको अब लिंक मिलेगा और इस लिंक में आप क्लिक करके बहुत सारी खरीदारी जैसे कि शूज हो सकता है, मोबाइल हो सकता है, ड्रेस हो सकता है, इवन ग्रोसरीज. And if you will purchase, this will be no extra cost to you, but it will be a great support to the channel. It should be possible for public authorities to vary the expenditure according to the need and circumstances. This is known as canon of economy or canon of sanction or canon of elasticity or none of these. Answer is canon of elasticity. उसका मतलब क्या होता है? Government can change the expenditure based on the economic needs. उसमें कोई rigid rules नहीं होता है. Government can manage its expenditure as per the necessity. So this is known as canon of elasticity. So what is canon of economy? Canon of economy क्या होता है कि इसमें कि गवर्नमेंट का मेन एम इज टू अवॉइड वेस्ट एंड एंश्योरिंग एफिशिएंसी इन पब्लिक स्पेंडिंग. और canon of sanction मतलब क्या है? So all expenditure requires proper authorization before any expenditure. So in this case answer is canon of elasticity. To avoid financial breakdown, a fair degree of elasticity is essential in which of the following conditions? For expanding revenues or when there is sinking of revenues, both of these or none of these. Answer is during the condition of sinking of revenue, if there is possibility of financial crisis, governments have a fair degree of elasticity so that the economy can be managed. So in this case, answer is sinking revenue. Public expenditure should aim at reducing the inequalities of wealth distributions. Is the statement correct? Yes or no? Answer is yes, क्योंकि in modern economy or in modern society, the main aim of the government is to utilize the government money or make public expenditure so that there will be reduction in inequalities of the wealth distribution. So the statement is correct. According to Keynes, which of the following budgeting is more useful in raising the levels of income and employment in underdeveloped countries? Neutral budgeting, deficit budgeting, surplus budgeting, or none of these? Answer is deficit budgeting. So न्यूट्रल बजटिंग, डेफिसिट बजटिंग एंड सरप्लस बजटिंग में डिफरेंस क्या है? सो उनका मेन डिफरेंस इज बेस्ड ऑन द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन रेवेन्यू एंड एक्सपेंडिचर. इन डेफिसिट बजटिंग, spending is more than the revenue, so it needs borrowing and loans. And it's neutral or balanced budgeting, revenue is equal to spending, so there is financial equilibrium. And in surplus budgeting, revenue is more than the spending, so there is extra fund with the government. So as per Keynes, the more useful budgeting for raising the levels of income and employment in underdeveloped countries is deficit budgeting, where the spending is more than the revenue. In modern times, the most important principle of public expenditure is to promote which of the following: economic development, economic stability, economic fluctuation, or all of these? Answer is economic stability. So main aim of the government in modern times is to maintain economic stability, where the microeconomy avoids extreme swings, means high inflation, deep recession, and financial crisis. And what is economic development? Economic development is actually a long-term process of improving overall quality of life, not just money. And what is economic fluctuation? The natural cyclical up and down movements जैसे कि expansion, peak, contraction, recession in overall economic activity. So in modern times, the most important principle of public expenditure is to maintain economic stability. Friends, to watch all the videos of the channel, please join as a member. और आप जब member में join करेंगे, आपको बहुत सारा फैसिलिटी मिलेगा, including watching all the videos of the channel. Which of the following are the outcome of wise public expenditure? To exert a very wholesome influence on production, to assist indirectly by aiding to the power to work and save, to assist indirectly by profitable diversion of resources, or all of these? Answer is all of these. So all these three are main outcome of wise public expenditure. How public expenditure increases production? By improving the productive efficiency of workers, by providing economic and social overheads, by giving direct assistance in the form of loans, grants and subsidies, and also technical advice, by investment in public enterprises, or all of these? Answer is all of these. To make the distribution of wealth more even and fair, public expenditure should be distributive or proportional or regressive or progressive. Answer is so डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव, प्रोपोर्शनल, रिग्रेसिव और प्रोग्रेसिव जो एक्सपेंडिचर होता है उसका मेन डिफरेंस इज बेस्ड ऑन देयर इम्पैक्ट ऑन द इनकम प्रूफ एंड हाउ एक्चुअली दे अफेक्ट द इनकम इनइक्वालिटी. सो डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव एक्सपेंडिचर में क्या होता है? इट इज अ ब्रॉडर फंक्शन फॉर द गवर्नमेंट दैट एम्ड एट रिड्यूसिंग इनकम एंड वेल्थ डिस्पैरिटीज. प्रोग्रेसिव में होता है क्या है? इट इज फॉर बेनिफिट्स ऑफ लोअर इनकम इंडिविजुअल्स. उसमें ज्यादा बेनिफिट मिलता है लोअर इनकम वाला को, हायर इनकम वाला को इतना बेनिफिट नहीं मिलता है. सो इट इज प्रोग्रेसिव. एंड प्रोपोर्शनल इज benefits individual in the same proportion both rich and poor. And regressive expenditure में क्या होता है? It benefits actually higher income individuals than the lower income individuals. So progressive में क्या होता है? It benefits more to the lower income individuals and less to higher income individuals. Regressive में benefits more to higher income and less to lower income. So in this case the answer is progressive. Expenditure on debt services is what type of expenditure that gives more income to the already rich? Distributive, proportional, regressive or progressive? Answer is regressive, because when there is more expenditure on debt services, it will benefit the higher income level groups. So it is regressive expenditure. Public expenditure such as granting of old age pensions and benefits of social insurance are which type of expenditure? Distributive, proportional, regressive or progressive? Answer is it is progressive expenditure because it helps the lower income groups. When government subsidizes production of commodities largely consumed by the poor, it is known as distributive, proportional, regressive or progressive expenditure. Answer is progressive because it helps more to the lower income groups. What is the effect of increase in investment expenditure on public works related to income and employment? Increase in income and employment will be equal to the expenditure. Increase in income and employment will be many times more than the expenditure. No relation with public investment expenditure. Answer is increase in income and employment will be many times more than the expenditure. So public works में जितना भी इन्वेस्टमेंट होगा, एक्सपेंडिचर होगा, जितना होगा उससे बहुत ज्यादा इनकम एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट इंक्रीज होगा. So this is the effect. To satisfy the canon of economy, which of the following is to be followed by a government? Avoid all duplications of expenditure, avoid overlapping of authorities, or both of these? Answer is both of these. So by avoiding duplication expenditure and also avoiding overlapping of authorities, canon of economy in public expenditure can be maintained. Thank you. If you found the video beneficial, please don't forget to give a like to this video. फिर मिलता है नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. बाय बाय.